Life is full of challenges. At every stage we face obstacles that test our patience, strength, and determination. Some challenges shake our confidence while others push us to the edge. But history has shown us that the greatest success stories are not about people who never face difficulties. They are about those who refused to give up. So how do we overcome challenges and achieve success? Life is full of challenges, and while some people allow obstacles to hold them back, others push through and find ways to succeed. The difference between these two types of people is not their intelligence, talent, or luck. It is their mindset. A strong mindset is the foundation of success because it determines how a person reacts to difficulties, failures, and setbacks. Developing a strong mindset is not about ignoring challenges or pretending problems do not exist. Instead, it is about training the mind to remain positive, focused, and determined in the face of adversity. The way we think influences our actions, and our actions shape our future. This is why building mental strength is one of the most important things a person can do to overcome challenges and achieve success. The first step in developing a strong mindset is learning how to control negative thoughts. Everyone experiences self-doubt at some point, but the key difference between successful and unsuccessful people is how they handle these doubts. A person with a weak mindset allows negative thoughts to take over, telling themselves that they are not good enough or that success is impossible. On the other hand, a person with a strong mindset acknowledges these thoughts, but does not let them define their actions. Instead of thinking, I can't do this, they say, this is difficult, but I will find a way. Replacing negative self-talk with positive affirmations is one of the most powerful ways to build mental strength. When the mind is filled with encouraging words, it becomes easier to push forward, even in tough situations. Another important aspect of developing a strong mindset is embracing failure as a learning experience. Many people fear failure because they see it as proof that they are not capable. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of the journey to success. Every mistake teaches something valuable, and those who are willing to learn from failure eventually find a way to succeed. History is filled with stories of great individuals who failed multiple times before reaching their goals. Thomas Edison, for example, failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. If he had given up after his first few failures, the world would not have benefited from his invention. A strong mindset allows a person to see failure not as an endpoint, but as a stepping stone towards success. Instead of feeling defeated, they ask, what can I learn from this? And use that knowledge to improve. Resilience is another key factor in mental strength. Life will always bring unexpected challenges, but those with a strong mindset do not let difficulties break them. Instead of complaining about problems, they focus on finding solutions. This kind of resilience is built through experience. Every time a person faces a challenge and pushes through it, they become mentally stronger. Over time, they develop the ability to stay calm and focused, even in stressful situations. This is why some people remain composed during difficult times, while others panic and give up. Training the mind to remain steady under pressure makes it easier to handle any obstacle that comes along. A strong mindset is also developed through self-discipline. Success requires consistent effort, and this is only possible when a person has control over their actions and emotions. Many people fail to reach their goals not because they are not capable, but because they lack the discipline to keep going when things get tough. A person who wants to become physically fit must train regularly, even on days when they do not feel like it. A student who wants to succeed must study consistently, even when they would rather do something else. The ability to stay committed to a goal, regardless of temporary emotions or distractions, is a defining trait of those with strong mindsets. Surrounding oneself with the right influences plays a major role in developing mental strength. The people we spend time with shape our thoughts and attitudes. If a person is constantly surrounded by negativity, they are more likely to develop a weak mindset filled with doubt and fear. On the other hand, being around positive and motivated individuals helps to build confidence and resilience. Successful people understand this and choose to associate with those who inspire and uplift them. Reading books, listening to motivational speakers, and learning from those who have already overcome challenges are excellent ways to strengthen the mind. Developing a strong mindset is not something that happens overnight. It requires conscious effort and a willingness to change the way we think. However, once a person builds mental strength, they gain the ability to face any challenge with confidence. Instead of fearing obstacles, they see them as opportunities for growth. Instead of giving up, they push forward. This shift in mindset is what separates those who achieve success from those who remain stuck in their struggles. Life is not just about what happens to us, but how we interpret and respond to those events. Challenges are a natural part of life, but the way we perceive them determines whether we overcome them or allow them to defeat us. Many people see obstacles as roadblocks, preventing them from reaching success. However, the most successful individuals understand that challenges are opportunities for growth. When faced with difficulties, they do not ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Instead, they ask, "What can I learn from this?" This simple shift in perspective transforms problems into stepping stones. Instead of feeling stuck, they begin to see setbacks as valuable lessons that push them forward. For example, when a person loses a job, they might feel discouraged and believe that their future is ruined. But someone with a different perspective might see this as an opportunity to explore new career paths, develop new skills, or even start their own business. The situation remains the same, but the outlook changes everything. History is full of people who turn failures into successes simply because they refused to see obstacles as the end of the road. Walt Disney was once fired from a newspaper job for lacking creativity. Yet he went on to build one of the most successful entertainment empires in history. His ability to change his perspective and see rejection as motivation led him to achieve greatness. A positive perspective also influences how we deal with criticism. Many people fear criticism because they see it as a personal attack. However, those who succeed view constructive criticism as a chance to improve. Instead of getting discouraged by feedback, they use it to sharpen their skills and grow stronger. When we stop seeing challenges as punishments and start viewing them as lessons, we open ourselves up to unlimited possibilities. A person who believes that every difficulty carries a hidden opportunity will always find a way forward. This mindset creates resilience, making it easier to keep going even when things do not go as planned. However, having the right perspective is not enough if a person does not stay focused on their goals. Many people start with great enthusiasm but quickly lose motivation when faced with distractions or obstacles. Success does not come from temporary effort. It comes from persistent focus and determination. One of the biggest reasons people fail to achieve their dreams is because they allow distractions to take their attention away from their goals. Whether it is social media, unnecessary worries, or negative influences, losing focus leads to wasted time and lost opportunity. Staying focused means having a clear vision of what one wants to achieve and reminding oneself of that vision daily. Writing down goals and breaking them into smaller, actionable steps makes it easier to stay on track. For example, an aspiring writer who dreams of publishing a book will not achieve their goal by waiting for the perfect moment. Instead, they must set a daily or weekly writing schedule and stick to it, regardless of distractions. Progress may be slow, but consistent effort leads to success over time. One major challenge to focus is the fear of failure. Many people start working towards a goal but stop when they encounter difficulties. They assume that because success is not immediate, it will never come. However, every great achievement requires patience and persistence. A runner does not complete a marathon in the first mile, and a musician does not master an instrument overnight. Staying focused means understanding that setbacks are part of the journey and continuing to move forward despite them. Another important aspect of maintaining focus is surrounding oneself with the right influences. Spending time with people who inspire and encourage ambition makes it easier to stay motivated. On the other hand, negative influences can create doubt and make goals feel impossible. Successful people carefully choose their environment to ensure that it supports their vision rather than distracts from it. By changing perspective and staying focused on goals, anyone can overcome challenges and move closer to success. When a person sees obstacles as lessons rather than limitations and remains committed to their vision, they build the resilience and discipline needed to achieve great things. Life is full of unexpected challenges, but the way we perceive them makes all the difference. Some people see difficulties as obstacles that prevent them from moving forward, while others see them as opportunities for growth and improvement. Perspective shapes reality, and those who achieve success understand that setbacks are not permanent barriers, but lessons in disguise. When a person faces failure, they can either dwell on their mistakes or use the experience to improve. Every challenge carries the potential for growth, but only those who are willing to see it that way can truly benefit from it. For instance, many successful entrepreneurs failed multiple times before achieving success. Instead of seeing failure as an end, they saw it as feedback, a way to refine their strategies and become better. Thomas Edison, for example, failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Instead of viewing his failures as proof of his inability, he saw them as lessons leading him closer to success. This mindset applies to all areas of life. A student who struggles with a subject may feel discouraged, but if they change their perspective and see challenges as opportunities to learn, they will find ways to improve rather than give up. When people shift their mindset from "I can't do this" to "I am learning and growing," they empower themselves to overcome obstacles. However, simply changing perspective is not enough. One must also develop a strong mindset to withstand difficulties. Mental strength is what separates those who push forward from those who give up when things become difficult. A strong mindset is built through discipline, resilience, and emotional control. Life will not always go according to plan, and setbacks are inevitable. Those who succeed are not necessarily the most talented or the most intelligent, but the ones who refuse to let adversity break them. One of the biggest barriers to success is fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, and fear of uncertainty. People with a weak mindset allow these fears to control their decisions, often leading to inaction and regret. In contrast, those with a strong mindset acknowledge fear, but do not let it dictate their choices. They train themselves to stay positive even in difficult times, understanding that setbacks are temporary and growth is always possible. Developing mental strength also involves surrounding oneself with positive influences. The people we spend time with impact our thoughts and attitudes. Those who surround themselves with negativity and doubt are more likely to develop a weak mindset, while those who associate with optimistic and driven individuals build confidence and resilience. A strong mindset also requires self-discipline. Success is not achieved overnight, and it demands consistent effort over time. Many people fail because they lack the patience and discipline to stay committed to their goals. Whether it is waking up early to work on a passion project, studying even when it feels difficult, or staying committed to fitness goals, mental strength is about making the right choices even when they are not easy. It is about pushing through discomfort and staying focused on long-term rewards rather than seeking short-term comfort. While perspective and mindset are crucial, they must be followed by action. Many people spend too much time planning, overthinking, and waiting for the perfect moment to start. However, success does not come to those who wait, it comes to those who take action. Progress is made step by step, and even the smallest actions bring people closer to their goals. A person who wants to write a book will never accomplish their goal by merely thinking about it. They must sit down and write, even if their first attempts are not perfect. Taking action also means embracing discomfort. Growth happens outside of one's comfort zone, and those who take risks and challenge themselves are the ones who make the greatest progress. Many people hesitate to start something new because they fear making mistakes, but mistakes are a natural part of the learning process. A person who never takes action will always remain in the same place, while those who take small but consistent steps forward eventually achieve their dreams. By changing perspective, developing a strong mindset, and taking action, anyone can overcome challenges and move closer to success. The journey is not always easy, but with the right approach, it is always possible to rise above difficulties and achieve great things. Life is a journey filled with challenges, and the way people respond to those challenges determines their success. Some view difficulties as barriers, while others see them as stepping stones for growth. Perspective is one of the most powerful tools in overcoming obstacles. A person who sees failure as an end will struggle to move forward, while someone who views failure as a lesson will find new ways to improve. Every setback presents an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow stronger. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" a better question would be, "What can I learn from this?" This shift in thinking transforms problems into opportunities and creates a mindset that welcomes growth rather than fears struggle. A positive perspective influences how people react to criticism and failure. Many fear criticism because they take it as a personal attack. But successful individuals embrace it as a chance to improve. When an athlete loses a competition, they do not quit. They analyze their mistakes, train harder, and return stronger. This mindset applies to all areas of life. Instead of feeling discouraged, people who change their perspective see challenges as opportunities to refine their skills and move closer to their goals. History is filled with people who failed numerous times, but succeeded because they refused to see obstacles as permanent roadblocks. Developing a strong mindset is essential in overcoming challenges. A weak mindset crumbles under pressure, while a strong one pushes forward despite difficulties. Mental strength is not about avoiding struggles, but about facing them with confidence and resilience. Life will always bring unexpected challenges, and those who train their minds to remain calm and focused are better equipped to handle setbacks. One of the biggest barriers to success is fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, and fear of uncertainty. Those with a weak mindset allow fear to control them, often leading to hesitation and inaction. However, those with a strong mindset acknowledge their fears but refuse to let them dictate their actions. They push forward despite uncertainty, knowing that success requires perseverance. Resilience is a crucial part of mental strength. Some people give up after one failure while others keep trying until they succeed. The difference lies in mindset. A strong-minded person understands that failure is part of the process and does not define them. Instead of dwelling on past mistakes, they focus on learning and improving. Training the mind to stay positive, disciplined, and focused is the foundation of long-term success. This is why athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders emphasize mental strength as a key factor in achievement. Taking action is another essential step towards success. Many people spend too much time thinking about what they want to do, but never take the first step. Overthinking leads to hesitation, and hesitation leads to missed opportunities. Success does not come from perfect planning, it comes from taking consistent action. No challenge is overcome by waiting. Progress happens through effort. Whether it is learning a new skill, starting a business, or working toward a personal goal, action is what moves people forward. Fear often prevents people from taking action. They worry about making mistakes or failing, so they delay starting altogether. However, mistakes are part of growth. No one succeeds without first facing setbacks. The key is to begin, learn from each step, and adjust along the way. Even the smallest action is better than no action at all. A writer who wants to publish a book will never achieve their goal if they never start writing. A student who wants to improve their grades must study, even when it feels challenging. Success is built on action, persistence, and the willingness to keep going despite setbacks. Staying focused on goals is what ensures long-term progress. Many people start with enthusiasm but lose motivation when distractions or difficulties arise. Focus means having a clear vision and staying committed despite challenges. Distractions are everywhere, whether it is social media, negative influences, or self-doubt, but those who remain focused do not let temporary obstacles derail them. Writing down goals, setting deadlines, and tracking progress can help maintain focus and motivation. One major challenge to staying focused is impatience. People often want quick results, and when they do not see immediate success, they feel discouraged. However, true success requires time and dedication. A musician does not master an instrument in a day, and an athlete does not reach peak performance without years of practice. Staying focused means understanding that progress is a gradual process and that persistence is key. Surrounding oneself with supportive and like-minded individuals also plays a role in maintaining focus. The right environment can encourage discipline and determination, making it easier to stay committed to personal and professional goals. By changing perspective, developing a strong mindset, taking action, and staying focused, anyone can overcome challenges and work towards success. Life will always present difficulties, but with the right approach, it is possible to rise above any obstacle and achieve great things. Life is filled with challenges, and success depends on how individuals respond to difficulties. One of the most important factors in overcoming obstacles is changing perspective. Many people see setbacks as permanent failures, but those who succeed view them as learning opportunities. When difficulties arise, it is easy to feel discouraged, but shifting perspective allows people to see challenges as necessary steps toward growth. A person who loses a job may feel defeated, but if they view it as a chance to develop new skills or explore better opportunities, they turn a negative experience into a stepping stone for success. History is filled with individuals who turn failures into achievements simply because they refused to see obstacles as the end of their journey. The ability to see possibilities instead of limitations creates a mindset that welcomes growth and resilience. Developing a strong mindset is another crucial step in overcoming challenges. Mental strength allows people to push forward even when circumstances seem difficult. Life does not always go as planned, and setbacks are inevitable. However, those with strong minds do not allow difficulties to define them. They train themselves to stay positive, disciplined, and focused even in difficult times. Fear is one of the biggest barriers to success. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, and fear of uncertainty. People with a weak mindset allow fear to control their actions, leading to hesitation and inaction. In contrast, those with a strong mindset acknowledge their fears but refuse to be held back by them. They understand that failure is not the end but part of the journey towards success. The ability to keep moving forward despite fear and uncertainty separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up too soon. Taking action is another key element in overcoming challenges. Many people dream of success but hesitate to take the first step because they are waiting for the perfect moment. However, success does not come from waiting, it comes from doing. No challenge is ever overcome by standing still, whether it is learning a new skill, pursuing a career goal, or improving personal growth. Progress happens through consistent effort. Overthinking often leads to self-doubt, which prevents people from taking necessary action. The key is to start, even if the first steps are small and imperfect. Mistakes are a natural part of learning, and those who embrace them as lessons rather than failures make continuous progress. A writer does not create a masterpiece with the first draft, and an athlete does not win a championship without years of practice. Action, persistence, and the willingness to improve along the way are what lead to long-term success. Staying focused on goals is essential for overcoming obstacles. Many people start with excitement but lose motivation when faced with distractions or difficulties. Focus requires commitment, discipline, and the ability to block out distractions that do not contribute to success. In today's world, there are endless distractions, from social media to negative influences, that can take attention away from important goals. Writing down goals, setting deadlines, and tracking progress help maintain focus and motivation. One of the biggest challenges in staying focused is impatience. Many people expect quick results and feel discouraged when progress is slow. However, true success takes time. A musician does not master an instrument overnight, and a successful entrepreneur does not build a thriving business in a day. Those who understand the importance of long-term commitment are more likely to achieve their goals. Another important factor in overcoming challenges is building a supportive environment. The people one surrounds themselves with play a significant role in shaping their mindset and attitude. Negative influences can create doubt, while positive and supportive individuals encourage motivation and growth. Successful people carefully choose their environment, ensuring they are surrounded by those who uplift and inspire them. This includes mentors, friends, and colleagues who share similar ambitions and values. Seeking guidance from those who have already overcome similar challenges provides valuable insight and motivation. Additionally, consuming positive content such as books, podcasts, and motivational speeches helps reinforce a mindset of perseverance. When surrounded by encouragement and support, it becomes easier to stay committed and push through difficulties. By changing perspective, developing a strong mindset, taking action, staying focused, and building a supportive environment, anyone can overcome challenges and achieve success. Obstacles are a natural part of life, but with the right approach, they can become stepping stones toward greater achievements. Life presents challenges to everyone, but how individuals respond to those challenges determines their level of success. One of the most important factors in overcoming difficulties is changing perspective. Many people see failures as the end of the road, but successful individuals view them as lessons. When faced with setbacks, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" they ask, "What can I learn from this?" This shift in thinking transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth. For example, someone who loses a job might initially feel hopeless, but if they change their perspective, they may realize it is an opportunity to learn new skills, explore better opportunities, or start their own business. Many great success stories come from individuals who refuse to see challenges as barriers, but instead as stepping stones toward growth. Developing a strong mindset is another essential key to overcoming challenges. Mental strength allows people to remain resilient in the face of difficulty. Life does not always go as planned, and setbacks are inevitable. However, those with strong minds push forward rather than give up. Fear is often the biggest obstacle. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, and fear of uncertainty. People with weak mindsets allow fear to control them, which leads to hesitation and inaction. In contrast, those with strong mindsets acknowledge their fears, but do not let them dictate their decisions. They understand that failure is not permanent and that persistence leads to progress. Training the mind to stay positive, disciplined, and focused is crucial for long-term success. Taking action is the next critical step in overcoming obstacles. Many people hesitate to start working toward their goals because they wait for the perfect moment. However, success does not come from waiting, it comes from doing. Overthinking often leads to self-doubt, preventing people from taking the necessary steps forward. The key is to start, even if the first steps are small and imperfect. Mistakes are not failures, they are part of the learning process. A writer does not create a best-selling book without first writing multiple drafts, and an athlete does not reach peak performance without years of practice. Consistent effort and persistence are what lead to progress. Success is not achieved overnight, but by continuously taking action, individuals move closer to their goals. Staying focused on goals is another essential element of success. Many people start with enthusiasm, but lose motivation when distractions or difficulties arise. Focus requires commitment and the ability to block out distractions that do not contribute to progress. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, entertainment, and negative influences can easily take attention away from meaningful goals. Writing down goals, setting deadlines, and tracking progress help maintain focus. One of the biggest challenges to staying focused is impatience. Many people expect immediate results and feel discouraged when progress is slow. However, true success takes time and dedication. A musician does not master an instrument in a day, and an entrepreneur does not build a successful business overnight. Those who remain focused and committed, even when progress seems slow, are the ones who ultimately achieve their goals. Building a supportive environment plays a crucial role in overcoming challenges. The people one surrounds themselves with significantly impact their mindset and motivation. Negative influences can create doubt, while positive and supportive individuals encourage persistence and ambition. Successful people carefully choose their surroundings, ensuring they are in an environment that supports growth. This includes mentors, friends, and colleagues who share similar ambitions and values. Seeking guidance from those who have already overcome similar challenges provides valuable insight and motivation. Additionally, consuming positive content such as books, podcasts, and motivational speeches reinforces a mindset of perseverance. When surrounded by encouragement and support, it becomes easier to stay committed and push through difficulties. Lastly, maintaining self-discipline is essential for achieving success. Many people have big dreams but struggle with consistency. Discipline means making the right choices even when they are difficult or inconvenient. A student who wants to succeed academically must commit to studying even when they feel tired. An athlete who wants to excel must train even on days when motivation is low. Discipline separates those who only dream of success from those who actually achieve it. It requires setting priorities, managing time effectively, and staying committed to the process. Those who develop strong self-discipline find it easier to stay on track and overcome obstacles even when faced with challenges. By changing perspective, developing a strong mindset, taking action, staying focused, building a supportive environment, and maintaining self-discipline, anyone can overcome challenges and achieve success. Obstacles are a natural part of life, but with the right approach, they become opportunities for growth and progress.